It is Wednesday, July 24th, 2019, 9:32 a.m. It is 18 degrees outside, feels like 18, and it's pretty warm outside. It was a little cool in the morning, but it's starting to really spice up now. I am off starting today until I go back to school August 5th. So a week and a half I have off, something like 12 days total. Super awesome. And the reason for that is because this week is the first week of exchange project, and I finished it yesterday at around 9:30 a.m. And it's funny because on Monday I went to school. I finished like half the project in class, and then I went home, studied for 742, and then spent literally like 6 hours on my Exchange server here doing the rest of the steps that I had left and sending myself all the steps to do them so I could do them in class the next day. And I spent literally the entire day. I woke up, went to school, started studying for 742, did Exchange, did my workout, showered, went to bed, read the Exchange book, and then went to sleep. Like I did schoolwork all day. And I never do that. And it was so funny because I realized that I could be the most motivated person, and I can do so much work if there's a really good incentive involved, like a week and a half off. So I don't know. I think all the time that I spent on Monday doing it pretty much is negated, because it's like if I hadn't done that, I probably would have finished the project tomorrow or today, I guess. And instead of having spent all day Monday, I would have had the time there to chill, and then I would have finished today. So basically, I don't know. I guess it negates, but whatever. It's nice to have this day off. And yeah, so that's it for Exchange. Done the project. Now all I'm gonna do is I'm almost done the book. I have like 3 chapters left, and then the little green book to do, and then yeah, so that's nice. Very, very excited. I don't have anything planned. Just tomorrow I have to drive Dad to the airport because he's going to Poland, and then Tuesday I have to go get my tattoo as well as stitches removed. So basically let's beep it up here. So on Monday I went to the dentist, and because I thought I had cavities, and I was like, you know what, I can't wait for benefits because I don't want to have cavities ruin my teeth in the next year that it takes me to get benefits. So I was like, whatever, I'll bite the bullet. I'm going to go to the dentist. So I went to the dentist. $219 later, they did the cleanup, and they checked and said, there's no cavities, but you do have like a little hole in your teeth, like a shadow, that we can kind of, if you have the little spiky thing that you can clip on, or you can, it hatches. You have some on your right side, which aren't that big of a deal right now, but the ones on the left, they're kind of problematic, and we would recommend getting those done. It's like, screw it, whatever, let's get it done. I don't want to have to worry about this. But it was nice knowing that I didn't have cavities, because I was worried that they were cavities. So yesterday, I went in, and for $376, I got fillings done on back teeth. I think there's 1 or 2 teeth here. Fillings done on those. Everything feels fine, feels normal. The girls that were working on me, they were both pretty young, and they were both talking about Sailor Moon for pretty much the entire surgery, so that was funny. The girl was really nice with the numbing in my lip or in my mouth. She started off with a little bit, and it was definitely numb, but she poked like my gums on the numb side, and she said, "Do you feel that?" And I said, "Yeah, a little bit." She's like, "Okay, I'm gonna add just a little bit more." So she added a little bit more, and ended up like really numbing me. But that was enough to get everything going. And it was only like literally it was like my cheek here and like up to here was numb, and then like 95% of my tongue, like a little bit off the middle to all the way to the left, and like the right side was pretty much not numb. So she did a really good job. It didn't go up my entire face. I let her know that I had a problem with that. She was accommodating, and I really enjoyed it. So I didn't enjoy it, but I liked that I didn't have to have my face numb for the day, and it lasted. So I got that done. I think my appointment was at 2:40. I was out of there by like 3:40, and I think it was around 8:30 when I had all feeling back in my face. So not bad at all. So that was that. And then also yesterday, before I went to get the dentist thing done, I went to the family doctor because I went in a couple weeks ago about a mole on this shoulder, my left shoulder, on the back. I've had it my whole life, but the color on it was a little weird. It was like had a light brown rim and like a very dark, non-uniform shaped dark brown in the middle. So I went there a few weeks ago, and the doc said that it's He thinks it'll be fine, but just in case it doesn't, it's not what a mole should look like. So he'll cut it off and send it to get checked out. So I went to get that done. He numbed me up back there, didn't feel a thing. I got 3 stitches in there, and now I don't have that mole. And then so this coming Tuesday, I have to go after I get my tattoo. So it's like the tattoo's at noon, and I think this appointment's at like 3 or something like that. I have to go get the stitches removed. So yeah, not that big of a deal. The numbing kind of wore off around the same time the numbing wore off on my face, and it was only like a very, it's like a slight stinging. It didn't really hurt that bad. It felt a little uncomfortable sleeping on it, so I didn't sleep on that side. But I woke up today like full range. I feel like I can probably sleep on it now, so that's fine. And yeah, so I got that all done and checked out, which is nice. Don't have to worry about that. And yeah, this morning, for whatever reason, I just really felt like going out for breakfast. I didn't eat anything yesterday, so I was kind of hungry, and I was like, I'm gonna go out to get food. So I went down to the local restaurant for breakfast, just by myself. Took my phone, caught up on Instagram and Snapchat, and then I watched the Fighter and the Kid podcast while I ate. It was like 3 sunny side up eggs, home fries, 3 sausages, 4 pieces. Well, I guess 2 toasts, two slices of toast, but they were cut in half, so it was 4 slices, as well as half an orange. I ate all of it, surprisingly, and I was pretty full. So that was good, and it was weird too. Like it was $9 before tip for all that food. I was like, that's a really good price. So that was cool. I did that, and then afterwards, I went down to the cemetery, and I went to that graveyard that I went to like 7 years ago, before I went into, or when I first got my car, or however long ago that was. And I remember, so when I went there, I found a random gravestone for a person who was around my age when they died. At the time, they would have been like 10 years older, but when they died, they were around my age, and I just kind of let my soul out. Like at the time, I felt lonely. I felt like I was a loser. I felt like I was gonna die alone. And I just felt like I just wanted to, have friends. And I remember I spent a lot of time there. I cried, and then afterwards, I kind of forgot about it. But that's when life started to kind of pick up. Second year college, I really started to make a lot more friends. I started dating Taylor. My life really started to turn around. And for a while, I forgot about it. And obviously, the history of what happens next, I've already told. But I never got a chance to. It's weird. I do not at all believe in an afterlife. I think that when you die, you're dead. Nothing happens. Like it's the same as before you were born. Whatever. But for some reason, I can't help but be hypocritical and say that I went to that gravestone, and then like my life started to be better. I feel like that was that dude. His name is Alex. Alexander. I don't know if he would have liked Alex, but his name was Alexander, and I feel like he helped me, which makes no sense to what my beliefs are. But I don't know. So I went back again today. I think there 30 minutes maybe. I let him know kind of what happened, my life so far, what I'm worried about now, what I'm looking forward to. I thanked him. I apologized for the way things turned out. And yeah, it felt good. I'm thinking about it for honestly about a year now. I wanted to go back, and especially a lot more recently. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go do it, get it done. I think that it'd be nice to do that. So, when I went, I was in the right area. I was looking for his tombstone, and I was in the right area. I just was on the wrong side of the road. Because they have little roads inside the cemetery. So I went to the office, asked, she told me where it was. I went there, I was like, oh, I was in just the wrong side. So I found him. That was nice. Talked to him for a bit. And yeah, so that's it. Now I'm going to do some studying for 742. I've done all the memorization stuff for 742, so now I'm doing memorization stuff for Security Plus. I think that's the next cert that I'm going to write after 742, which is next Friday. So that's cool. Going to write that. But now I'm going to go study for 742, and then honestly the rest of the day I'm going to catch up on podcasts. I'm going to watch some wrestling. I'm going to watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I've been watching that. I'm on season 3 right now. It's a good show. Started off slow, but got really good. And yeah, I don't know. I guess just really quick, the things I was talking about, kind of the things that I was worried about, I guess, were just, getting all my certifications. I want to have a job that I like. I hate working, but I want to have a job where, like, I can maybe deal with it, maybe work from home or something, make a lot of money, because I just want to be able to do whatever I want with my life. Like, if I want to go travel, go travel. If I want to go spend money on a new computer, I go spend money on a new computer. Like, I don't want to have to go to work. I don't think anyone does, but I said that I wanted to be a little bit more adventurous. Like, I had the next week and a half off, and I feel like I want to do something, but I don't know what to do. And there's that part of me that's like, why just chill at home, dude? I don't know. It'd be nice to be able to do something, but everyone's working. I don't have any other friends that are just off, so I don't know. But yeah, I think that's kind of the gist of what I talked about. But yeah, I already mentioned my tattoos next week. New Slipknot song came out a couple days ago, Solway Firth. It was really good, a lot better than I thought it was going to be based off the intro. And Oh Sleeper, new album came out a couple weeks ago. I don't know if I mentioned this, but it was awesome. Seeing them next Friday. And yeah, so I don't know that much else to say, so I'm going to leave it at that. And I'm going to go do some studying now. Peace.